fine with it.
Yeah, I think it just got removed, but we'll let him play on it.
It looks like as soon as Clipse says, I think Clipse is ready, so I think they're both ready to go.
Good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Game. Whoops, that's not how you spell game. Game 2. Go, 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 go. I didn't type that.
I heard the keyboard. Alrighty.
Yeah, I have a Mac keyboard that's not exactly quiet.
Alright, gonna be coming to you in the next game here in our best of 3 semifinal matchup between Jinchot and Clipse on MLG's Xel'Naga Caverns. What? Njex, would you like to introduce the players this time?
Of course. Starting in the top position. Oh, I'm sorry, in the bottom position. You just switched screens on me. Herp derp. Stop switching screens! In the top, we have the yellow Zerg player, Clipse. And in the bottom position, we have our purple Terran, Jinchot, who's up 1 game.
Alrighty, so you did mention before that Jinchot is in the Bronze League, so it strikes me as surprising that he was able to take down Clipse so convincingly. What do you think about that?
Well, here's the thing. There is a difference being silver to bronze, but not that big of a difference. So, it's not like diamond to master. There's a huge gap there in skill level, whereas here, the skill level difference is very small. So, I'd say it's, you know, Jinchot could easily take this in 2 games if he really wanted to. But we'll have to see. We may go to the 3rd game, but right now Jinchot is sitting in a nice little place, having his 1 game up. So let's see how we do.
Alrighty. We see our friend here, Jinchot, taking a pretty early barracks. Actually, no, what am I saying? That barracks is right time. Don't know what I'm thinking. I'm just trying to think of my build order in my head, and it's... Never mind. That's a fine timing on the barracks, my bad. And now throwing down a reactor, and we see our Zerg player taking a standard 15 expand. You know, the only problem with this map is the reason Zerg people hate it so much is that there's so much space in the natural and 3 ways to get to it. So something early game like a Hellion Harass will just blow away a mineral line, because you can't block this whole thing with spine crawlers. You can't protect it from all sides. You know what I'm saying, Njex?
Oh yes, exactly. I just moved away from my mic. Exactly.
And now we see a bunker being thrown down at the natural. We're going to see some, you know, bunker harass early game. Going to try and knock out this expansion.
That's actually a fairly good idea. Taking a bit of a leaf out of some pro players' books, Jinchot is. That's if he gets the Marines cross map quick enough, this hatchery could go bye-bye, and Clipse could quickly fall apart at the seams.
And the fact that Clipse doesn't have a spawning pool yet is actually going to be critical. I think this Marine's definitely going to get in this bunker before any lings are on the field, no questions asked. And if he can get 2 or 3 there, I don't know if he has what it takes to stop this. Another bunker being thrown down on the low ground.
In front of the ramp, that's daring.
That is daring.
What shocks me is that Clipse didn't even bother to maybe even cancel.
And now he's
going to saturate.
No, I think he's going to try and attack this bunker, preventing this one from finishing. And, don't lose that SCV, man.
Oh, man.
2 Marines in the bunker now. I think this Expo is going down. I don't know what... I don't know what Clipse can do to stop this. If he's good enough micro with these Marines, these drones are going to be totally ineffective.
Well, the lings are now coming down the ramp. And
he's got to pull the Marines out to kill the lings, but actually now would be the best time to keep them in the bunker and start repairing. Get the other SCV and repair! No! Oh, but he gets another bunker up! Oh my god!
Oh, wow! Jinchot, man, yeah, I applaud you. That was beautiful.
That was clutch.
Imba. Oh my god. Okay, that was great, but we have 8 more lings on the way, so this bunker is doing some damage, but we could potentially see it go down very shortly. Well, he is targeting down the lings, which is good on him. So, yeah. Oh, and now he pulls them out. No, put them back in!
I think he was baiting the lings to actually come in, and he did a good job of that, if that's what he was trying to do anyway.
He's actually doing a good job of making sure this expansion never sees mining. Wow.
Oh,
and
man.
as we're talking about this, back home he's getting upgrades for his Marauders, which he plans on bringing out shortly. The concussive shells, which is actually a very, very good upgrade. Slowing effect, so it's very hard for the Lings to catch up for you then.
I'm actually not sure. Does concussive shell have an area effect? That hatchery is 2 health. He better focus that down.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he got the shot off. Oh my god. Hero Marine.
Oh my god. Wow. Oh, Jinchot is my new favorite Terran.
Even if
Hey man.
that was Master Chief right there.
Oh, that was insane.
He's got the super happy face. He's like, alright, I just did that.
Wow. Okay. Alright. Now, so we have a second orbital command coming into play for Jinchot, who's going to be floating it down very shortly. We do have Stim Pack on the way, as well as Combat Shield, so he's going to be pretty set here, because he's got concussed shells already.
Right, and Jinchot's taking a liking to the Roach play. See, I don't quite agree with this, because our player's actually getting blind Marauders, so these Marauders are going to be great at taking down any early Roach attempts, and I don't know, what do you think he's getting the Lair Tech for? Do you think he's going to try and transition to Mutas?
He may be getting the Lair Tech for the Roach upgrade, but at this point, he really can't afford Mutas. He got his base sniped. He doesn't have anywhere near the amount of gas that he could possibly. He does have a lot of minerals banked, but honestly, I don't know. Mutas would be a good choice, but I'm not sure if he can exactly afford them right now.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you there. He definitely can't afford it. And the current predicament he's in, he needs to get that second base up and saturated. Being behind his Zerg, it's never a great... I mean, even being stuck 2 base to 2 base isn't the ideal situation for you, so... I must commend Jinchot on that bunker. I forget the word for that, but that wasn't a 2-racks. I don't know what you'd call that. Bunker harassment?
A bunker rush.
That was a bunker rush.
I believe it was.
Alrighty. So
we have double Evo here. I like double... You see a lot of double upgrade buildings now. Double Forge, double Evo, double Engineer Bay. It's a good little thing. I like when lower league players do this because they realize the benefit of it.
Again, though, I don't think it's necessarily the right decision without this extra economy from the second base, because really I would like to see him, if nothing else, just even maybe throw in a macro hatch instead and just start pumping out units, because this push is coming right now and so many Marauders, and it's going to make this absolutely terrifying for Clipse.
It's doing the bunkers again, man. It's doing the bunkers again.
Here it goes. Let's see how this engagement goes, actually. A lot of links in this push, too, are going to be pretty effective, but I don't know. What do you think's happening here?
Well, he did stim, so that might be a reason for why he lost that without canceling it. Might be the reason why he lost pretty much his entire push. Right now, I cancel these bunkers and go home, and good boy, he does exactly that.
I think it would have been better if he didn't let those bunkers get scattered out, let them finish, and then go in for that push. I think if those bunkers, if all 3 of them were up, he could have handled that.
I have wonder if he should have maybe not stimmed there.
Why?
Because I'm not sure. Maybe stim only half of his units, because then you have the ability to still have that extra damage output, but then you also still have units that have full health, like at least partially.
I understand where you're coming from, but I don't know. It's just been my experience that stim was, I don't know. Like, I think in an all-out engagement like that, stim was the right choice. I think because he had the concussive shells, if he was maybe stutter stepping better, the stim would have been more effective rather than hurting him. It would have helped him more.
Yeah. Clipse did get a good, nice little surround on Jinchot, so that also had an effect. Let's have a look at this tech right now out of Jinchot. He's going for a reactor and a starport, which means medevacs, or Vikings, but probably medevacs. And another tech lab on a barracks. Why another tech lab on a barracks? Oh, more Marauders.
More Marauders. I mean, this guy's pushing the Roach plane. Here comes the engagement. This siege tank without siege tech's not going to be very effective, and still not stutter stepping. Ah!
But he probably will clean up
Yeah,
his roaches.
he did actually clean that up nicely. It's funny watching lower league engagements because you would never see an engagement like that, even at the platinum level. I don't think it's like people would know to micro. I don't know. It's just funny to watch.
I'm not a very good micro myself. I just don't have the skill.
Well, you play Protoss, right?
Yeah, which is at higher levels fairly micro intensive.
Well, I suppose, but I think at the lower leagues you can get away without a ton of micro, right?
You can. It depends on the unit. For example, Colossus, you cannot have in front of your units.
Well,
period.
yeah,
To micro attack.
That's true. That's true.
But we do have a scary push coming out of Jinchot right now, and it's got a couple of medevacs on it, so it could potentially heal up some of these units. Bless you.
Yeah, sorry about that. I pulled my mic away from my face hoping you wouldn't hear that. Oh well. Alright, so we also see a Baneling that's being morphed, and 5 Banelings now coming out into the field. Not going to necessarily be here in time for this push, and he's going to have to sack the Expo. Aye, that's tough.
Unfortunately.
What do you think about the fact that he has no Lynx feed still?
Does he not? Oh my gosh, he doesn't. Wow, 15-minute mark and no link speed. Ladies and gentlemen, that upgrade is very important, and the sooner you get it, the better. Because no unit can actually outrun a speedling. None.
Well,
so if they decide to just retreat, you kill them anyways.
Alright, off creep, can a Heli not run a speedling or still not? Off creep. Njex?
I'm thinking about that one. I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up. I'll get back to
I know on creep they're definitely faster.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so we see a nice marine split over here. Look at that. From Jinchot, taking a really nice position here, keeping our Zerg player on one base.
Where is he taking his Baneling? So he might go from behind and do a flank.
He's just sending them in sideways.
Oh, don't get too close together. And he uses up most of his Banelings on just the front portion of units, and now he's... Oh, and Clipse GG's! Wow!
Great play.
Takes it in 2 games.